Premier League is back again. If you say a day or dog kawa, any J kawa, ye de resham a bay a day, a bay a day, a bay a day. Wow. Throughout the week, we've been having a conversation about Ghana Premier League. Yes, Shasefi goalkeeper. Na goalkeepers, you know, they analyze it and you say Benjamin Asari, right back. And na conclusion, I said that in Sipo and Akwame.
Right back in the day, those say Memefa Ampedu and a biggie so far, Emmanuel Mankwa, by right back in the Coma has.
A Coma has basically. Yes, but just that place
Anna is
and a left back in the day.
A Coma Patrick.
I say.
Yes.
So in that conversation, a centre back and a central midfield. Hi. Now why are you watching? Come let's go.
Kwaku, may I say, rightly as you said, week nina no proud to the super clash. Ya twetwe nkomo about House of Folk team ne Kotoko. Department position by position why mo na etope ye de be wie ne ye de be combine 11 na goalkeeper no come House of Folk goalkeeper Benjamin Asare, right back come has left back come Kumasi Asante Kotoko Patrick Asiedu. And every ye ba be ye center back ni mfimfin ho. Say this season what check House of Folk arguably metimi aka say House of Folk about the center back area omukra one of the best ewo Ghana has say omo 5 solid center backs are omo di omo compete this season ewo Ghana Premier League a team owo Kelvin Osesibe owo Abranti e friend say Amofa Kunadu Yadom Michael Ewua ana Opon Afrane sa 5 players we nyina equally obia performance ewo soro enti so what check Accra House of Folk omo 5 center backs omukra this time around now player bia coach Watara ebe yi ne say onkosi akan no sa player ne perform it. One major reason why at this season House of Folk and concede goals no the quality omwo e wo center back area enti wo hu one match na ye Calvin Osesibe and Amofa nebo ombema excellent game eto de bia Amofa Michael Ewua excellent game Kunadu Yadom Calvin Osesibe excellent game enti every partnership bia House of Folk ebenya ewo mechiro ho no omutimi ma sa excellent game we expect from omu defenders no bakwaku among sa 5 center backs ewo Accra House of Folk no the most consistent center back Brante friend say Calvin Osesibe
okay
omu 5 ni nyina ya ade o on se Kunadu Yadom ye hye season asena enyo na ebo later na Kunadu Yadom apeke ye hye season asena ya Amofa by say Kunadu Yadom atake over Michael Ewua ebeshem or performing na injuries kakra affecting no kwetri by ucheki omo 5 center backs they were very consistent on the field of play the obekas and the performance I was ropano Brante friend say Calvin Osesibe say offer Calvin Osesibe this season wama 24 games our Ghana Premier League no abodi ama Accra House of Folk Oyi Vision FC match omo ball no fie Young Apostles di omo ball no fie Dreams di omo ball no fie Bechem di omo call na where Calvin Osesibe PK went to me and see Akanya. Abranti away, I am very consistent for Accra House of Folk. Kwakuni 24 games our body ama House League, you know. Wamau 2,132 minutes. Among House of Folk players, no player wabo more minutes this season. Yeah, Calvin Osesibe. Wabo more minutes than every single House of Folk player. Sa oye goalkeeper, oye defender, oye midfielder, oye attacker. Calvin Osesibe na anya more minutes for Accra House of Folk. And the starting lineup percentage wise, 83%. So all the games are said House of Folk this season, 83%. It means majority of House of Folk matches, Calvin Osesibe Bobby. So to me, House of Folk center back area, the most consistent player, Calvin Osesibe. Oko Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Omo Ablo, Samba Unao, and Henry Ansu. These are the 3 main center backs Kumasi Asante Kotoko. used this season. And it's a watch I guess 3 players we are to be honest. Kumasi Asante Kotoko in terms of individual qualities, in terms of the center back area, 3 players we age na one so pa. Omo performance I was through. Se Ocha Kotoko mostly so be a feta. The 4 and 5 area, and I said the 4 center pairing no Brante friend said Joseph Ablo and a Sambo no. Omo ne tight here kind of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. About the center back area hono, and as a center back pair hona. Sa 2 players we no kwaku esoro omi very good excellent a form omunimbo understanding discipline composure organization leadership qualities sa ablone sambo now e de sa de be ma But man Kumasi Asante Kotoko 3 center backs, you know. They also so standard tall. To me, I Sambo now.
Okay.
Among these 3, Sambo now, and to me this season, Meka say also so was ropa. And also so now the most consistent center back. Ediama Kumasi Asante Kotoko. 26 games for Kotoko in the Premier League, 2,340 minutes. The starting lineup percentage is 90%. A Chelsea or tie feature or the starting lineup of Kumasi Asante Kotoko with 1 assist. And to me, House of Folk center back 5, you know, Kotoko center back, you know. Semi mienua, me come in abom ni me yi mienua, me yi Kelvin or Sesibi, Anna Samba will know.
Oh. Samba or Saisibi.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Anna me you.
Okay. Next say back 4 no. Kotoko 2 Hearts of Folk 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
Me yi Sambo na oni osesibi. As me 4 and 5. Ewo Hearts of Folk Kotoko. Center backs are more available.
Wow. You have a central midfield Biggie. Center backs.
From Hearts of Folk from you share league in Arsenal. One player na consistency one side power. Kelvin Osayasibe. Kelvin Osayasibe in the sense that there were mistakes from the Hearts of Folk central defenders. So coach ni GDA our partnership anymore. What the coach does and it's obey back with him. No therefore for Ababeka Kelvin Osayasibe due to the performances. Into along the line, no Michael Ewanebo. You be on Samuel Amufa. And so eba boy and in a munano ye ba benya kunadu ya no no so be kan Kelvin Osayasibe ho enti ino nkomo na ye di ni nyina no se problem ba the Hearts of Folk central defenser coaches and other technical team ni few say they have a quality center back on na consistent, that is the constant figure ewe chi the man Hearts of Folk Kelvin Osayasibe enti there are other players ye be try o ma hwene ye de o ma be ka Kelvin ho se partnership ne be fa a child brand any more than our ball and the Hearts of Folk this season. This season I am sure. So be the league in Chibiano, who be Hearts of Folk best players are a deal of first a goalkeeper, Benjamin Asai, or Bob Benjamin Asai, yeah, Nipo Beboni Dean Kelvin Osayasibe. He's been consistent with quality performances, grade A performances for the Hearts of Folk team. It's the Monday mono, I was so. It's you know. Among the Hearts of Folk centre backs, say, yeah, Pebako the Negina on near other players I can't want. He's been that soldier on Negina my consistent Eliama Hearts of Folk Bokono. On the part of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Asante Kotoko central defense, now make up Kelvin Osayasibe now talked about consistency and the quality performance. Samba will know in Dongani right from the Democracy Cup and Abranti and announcing the presence of Ghana. So he has that kind of quality to Albebo Kumasi Asante Kotoko Bokono. It also so just like Kelvin Osayasibe there. Ono na baba be jina chorma that figure, constant figure for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Oni a block partnership. Omo bo na nieme kon kind momo consistently. Ablo be prior. Ablo be prior no. He was still the man at the back. I only jina me wodi the first. Edema Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Henry and Subai. Eba be kan homba be born there. When there were problems, no be obi di na ba. They didn't think of changing a player for the Samba Unel because we be a washer league in Biano. And the kind of quality a brand and the bar on board at a point Krumha, baby Fabia. Now, man, for your comparison. So Ghana Premier League near the best central defender, wine. Samba Unel was among those names. And a man for a ball. So you the best central defender in the Ghana Premier League. A child brand and quality. Later, on it, Michael Sefa, bought the central defense role for Asante Kotoko. He played it well. Even at the time, Kotoko bought the back. He was the man and only Jinam, Edema Kumasi Asante Kotoko, only a block, any play, consistently. It is that player, he's giving you that kind of consistent performance, coupled with a grade A performances. It is a Kumasi Asante Kotoko from to central defenders. This isn't a case of any form of competition when it comes to the name of a Samba Unel. Ultimately, you've been fan to Tono. It's a honor so many come by 100%. I'll go for Samba Unel as that perfect fit for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Chiliho, and then Kelvin Osayasibe looking on also the performance of what Dynedy. Ediama has to focus Bobo.
Let us say we all agree, right?
100%.
That's fair. That's fair. So far, ye goalkeeper, ye 4 centre backs, 1 goalkeeper from Hearts, 4 defenders, 2 from Hearts, 2 from Kotoko. So far 5 in the AE. Hearts of Folk 3, Kotoko 2, right?
Yeah.
Yamba central.
And unim dear Samani fair with dear ye know, I conclude no. On social league the between Haas and Kotoko. Wamuna a consider fewer number of goals. Has. So it shall say defensively Nankasano. Or me strong than Kotoko as a stance now.
I agree.
So say ye defense and that has a folk goalkeeper. Any backline or more also same Kotoko a understandable when based on facts and figures BBA a bucket the year can say a 300 a 3 versus 2 against Kotoko.
You're right.
Kwakuyen come midfield kakra. Midfield my mention as free house of folk. Defensive midfield area. Defensive midfield area a very sensitive position on the field of play. So we need a proper and a solid a defensive midfielder. Time be no defensive line exposed. Opponent at also. This season, defensive midfield role of Accra has folk no. Or may use players me and say wo. Collins and Abosa ro ni bi. Rafo and Ponsa Abosa ro ni bi. Ana Kwesi Asma. Eso so Abosa ro no. So this season, House of Folk use 3 different defensive midfielders at the Abo League, you know. By what I guess are 3 players now: Collinson, Rafa and Ponsa, Kwesi Asma. Among these 3 players, or met me operating as DM at the House of Folk this season, no. Dear Obeka say, or your first choice in terms of regular play, in terms of more minutes. Say, or you available no or you fit in qua or Taibono, a Collinson. Collinson Ebano. Because that time House of Folk elusu key players I was row. Na sa defensive midfield no. Last season any Otanga na able. Now Otanga a solid guy, not a big guy, top guy. And the man House of Folk finfin. And a House of Folk elusu Otanga. So now House of Folk expect to say Ombenya an established defensive midfielder. That's the reason why na House of Folk niabre Kasim Razak of Olympiso. That's the reason why a train no many abre Tenedu. So mo petenedu e trempo krom sa ko Legon Cities e ko pe Alidu Mohammed de no ni tenedu bo double pivot no bo menya ana Hearts of Folk decide say enyo mbeko lower tier no makwa akwa Collins na ba by Collins by no kwaku me de mani ahwa akra no me fa me ni hwe Collins nkra ma hwe ne be 4-5 times a me wo stadium a me hu Collins na obobo oye sa defensive midfielders na say ye bobo ni nyina na wo hwe ball na unhu no. But who concentrate on Collins and Kwana who say ball or bono. Enti among House of Folk defensive midfielders no. Mimi de me who say or stand tall or yes solid Collinson about the defensive midfield role for House of Folk. Or no was through saying defensive midfielders or more has. Then over the central midfielders and the offensive midfielders are House of Folk Yusu Ramsey. But unfortunately for Accra House of Folk, Ramsey out of this game. And I'm the catcher say Ramsey akwa kupra ne hamstring ni injury na sa akwa ko bebiem. Enti Ramsey ensia kan anomwo Hussein Alonso Mohammed Hussein was the central and the offensive midfield area for us. Martin Kakari wo ho ana seto say onim say among these players our more the offensive zone for us no anka in terms of quality, in terms of experience about top talent anka seto say by seto say nyam peke wo House of Folk. Martin Kakari this season injuries ahano on peke ye enti among the offensive players no they want perform this season pano Hussein Mohammed Alonso was the central and the offensive zone for House of Folk. Midfielders so more pretty was House no player because this season the performance our stropano our year available for selection no Hussein and to check House of Folk or DM and almost central midfield and offensive midfielders are Kwakumeyi Abrante offensive Hussein ne Collinson this season so far sa 2 players midfielders no or may impress him or has. Then over Kotoko defensive midfielders no Justice Blay Tenedu and a Tegam na so abo hobi. Sa 3 players no kwakumeme nkasa bebre wo ho. Eba DM a emfa ho sa Justice Blay ne energy level na drop kakra no. The best DM of Kotoko all ya available branch defense Justice Blay. Me enye kasa me here statistics in pokra to back this. Ye ka defensive midfield role. De oti ase de otimi boss or form na onya onidea obetima ma that still e wo mfimfi ho obetima mo bi mfimfi ho de ama or the stability ne balance abeba Justice Blay. Tenedu a very good player oba Tenedu opportunity obe perform chejam na obebo by DM role no assistance now Justice Blay or Kotoko afem about the central and the attacking midfield of Kotoko Ubenya Andrew Sintimenu this season. I will pretty more of a boss to boss and a central midfielder for Kotoko. Ubenya Emmanuel I will team you pretty as an attacking midfielder than as a central midfielder. No ababenya Baba Yahaya as the attacking midfielder for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. To be honest with you, recently na Andrew Sintim a performance never form. By Andrew Sintim this season, Oka Kotoko players on perform very well. Oka Hubi. Nansay na abeka se performance ni energy level na droppy. Emmanuel expectation na was slow. Osasiye ye recently wa droppy. Baba Yahaya undoubtedly a Kotoko best creative player as it stands now. Enti Kotoko eba omu midfield na meyi play Andrew Sintim and Baba Yahaya. Ewo midfield so may combine has ne Kotoko midfield ni nyina na akwaku. Me combine no no we mu na me yiye.
Okay.
Justice Blay. Andrew Sintim. Hussein Mohammed Alonso. Anna Baba Yahaya.
So 4 midfielders.
Yes.
Blay, Hussein, Baba Yahaya, Andrews in team.
Yeah.
Whoa. And see, in terms of midfield, you know, Kotoko Miensa had to folk back.
Yeah.
Biggie.
Koku Mamesha here from Hard to Folk player na me expect ya na sen kaminya na nko ye part of this particular 4-man midfield America se kwame you know branch friend say Theophilus Collins to be honest he's been a very good performer for Hard to Folk so Hard to Folk players from baba the defensive midfield role in recent times Ubenyo obi to say Benjamin Afutukote the kind of quality performance I know they might have to folk. That kind of stability I'll be here from a defensive midfielder. The kind of shield I was a defensive midfielder. I demand the midfield. Not linking very well between the defense and then the attack. You are going to get it from such a player. On only few on now you know. Had to folk in the name on Benya Glido Tangam Vomo. He was like a machine in the midfield for Hard to Folk. Everywhere I was parking that dirty tackles. I was a player here. And the Boamani team is staying in the game. He's always going to be there doing it. It's already the kind of level that these two players are muding. And the defensive midfield role of Hard to Folk in recent times. Now this will be Bunny a friend Collinson. No for a lower division team and a airbar. But when he got the opportunity to feature for Hard to Folk, or Chirama who say, there are a lot of players who are hungry for success, who are hungry to show the world what is in them from the lower division. All they need is that opportunity. And Omaye who say Hard to Folk on them, Ebimu free as your Baba excel very well. It was also about Obaba Bonwa excel. He stepped in, played very well for Hard to Folk consistently at a point. Or I say, oh, Bobo or Park, and so a better one say, and the player will no more find if you lower division and so in the Bayern. Collinson is that man who has done extremely well for Hard to Folk this particular season in the defensive midfield role. But then again, whenever we are comparing two things, I will say we back, and that is where the problem is. We are comparing the defensive midfield role of Hard to Folk to that of Kotoko. Yeah, Kotoko Diana, a Justice Blay. He is the man who stands in as a defensive midfielder for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. He needs no introduction. Justice Blaze in that class of those midfielders Amidi Kambo Mudin. So Muboma had to focus recent years on Mobo Homodeno, and Futu Courtinum, Glido Tanganum, quality defensive midfielder. The pattern on about this particular season has been in Team Menu, and he has been very solid. That kind of partnership, and Collinson has been super. He's been good, very, very good for Hard to Folk this particular season in the Ghana Premier League. But whenever we are comparing two things, it's so Ibako, and so therefore, many Kwame Bayagin, may Justice Blay for that particular position. Now, the partner in Team Menu, and so Eddie Akanoho, Hussein. Another player who has defied all odds in Ghana Premier League. And Pembe bring a best say player or established player who ding league Nimunanka hat in Kotoko metal. Now buy now hit the ground running. But a branch and so watch say the piano and yet Dean Kwane buy bet me about Debbie. Almost so quality. Just give them the opportunity and they are going to deliver. He's just like Collinson from nowhere. nobody expected say Obama be take over the Ghana Premier League. About the kind of football I to the extent say and a national team collapse. The handlers of the national teams, PD, now from what they are called Black Stars, the senior national team, and Mama Kutia Kaya, a brand here, friend is saying, Omuboni di, Edini home como, that alone. Actually, the kind of quality a brand here possess any more than our ball, and the amount had to for this season, our Ghana Premier League anymore. It's the also back to case our box, no, many kwame by 100%. Now for the creative role, no, and I said the friend is number 10, and not offensive midfield role in there. Player and Anka expected saying you didn't come over here, you didn't be by set or say. But me no be dia dance set or say buy no, a bar has to focus no. Performance I nim set or say what dine do Ghana Premier League in pain no. You won't have performance in free set or say oh. It's between on only Baba Yaya straight away I am going to go for Baba Yaya. It's the 4 make us say man midfield. Kwame you know. Kwaku menene ya 100%. If he be any home.
Okay. Enti so far egusu a yepim ko nyame adumu a ye be wi with the attackers na afei ye good to go enti sa
afei de yetimi anya kwan ewura game nim pa on Saturday
nyame adumu a ko ye memenda ye ewura game nim yie pa
on Saturday
right Kwame
kwagu
mamintie we
afei na be ko on say mi ankasa madam for pa Inspector Helena Boateng or say ne baba wa graduate nyankopon adom wa graduate e wo offense midway free watimi graduate nti or wishing all the best nti free Inspector Helena Boateng ne ba etimi ewie nursing school kama wo offense
hey
yes
Mr. Fanamba Bigi Wadaroma.
Oh, the way we be a grand inspector better than the car engineer.
Oh, Mr. Fanamba Bigi, me pa chopper. NBC Bigi pay teachers and in SFO.
The last time no na initially near him say bankers na be chain na you who say teachers. Yes.
See Bigi
unso pe holiday sem. On say teachers so dey. Yes, holiday wo ho. Ana omutimi makwan.
No correct. It's Bigi mra yo teachers.
Yes.
Bigi Wadaroma.
Na sem no so ho memory remfi. Kwaku die no.
Yeah, I don't know pet teachers.
I know what to home.
I don't know super teachers.
Open the okay minimum.
Yes, super teachers too much. And I teach all the so much nurse for circuit to about incident.
Minimum baby football.
I don't know or soft sports here teachers.
Minimum baby or the free by you.
Yeah, can say.
Kwaku ene Vesfat of Vesfat clothing e wo atonso mu na ko ne birthday.
Okay.
Nti yenu JT. I say you wish no JT. I say you wish no special happy birthday. Nti special happy birthday to you Vesfat of Vesfat clothing e wo atonso mu na ko.